On April 11th, 2011, it was a Monday morning. I was on my way to work and I had a horrible accident. A bucket flew out of a pickup truck that was in front of me. A vehicle was passing me on the left, and when she went to pass me, she seen the bucket in her lane and she panicked. At that point, she hit her brakes. As she went sideways, she hit my driver's side door. When this happened, it sent me rocking, and then finally the truck went on its side. The truck started to roll. I rolled 3 times, and on the 3rd time I ended up in a creek. When I hit the creek, the water hit me in the face and woke me up, and I was hanging basically upside down. I reached over, undid my seatbelt, and positioned myself in the truck where my head was above the water. The fire department arrived and they began getting me out of my vehicle. They extracted me through the driver's side window and put me on a board, and then took me to the hospital. They called my wife's work, and she left work to meet me at the hospital. Unfortunately, the interstate was at a standstill because of my accident, so she drove on the shoulder all the way down to where my accident was, and then the Biloxi police stopped her and asked her what she was doing, and she explained to them that her husband was in an accident and she's trying to get to the hospital. Police officer asked her what her husband's name was, and she said Stephen Gentry, and he said, "Ma'am, this is your husband's accident." And she said, "No, it can't be." And then the officer walked her over to the creek where my truck was, and my wife basically broke down, and the police had to drive her to the hospital. And she was very thankful I was alive. Big picture is, because I was wearing my seatbelt, I walked away from this accident, and I'm very fortunate. IIF means to me coming home safe to my family every night, seeing my fellow coworkers the next day at work, and knowing that they've come home and back to work safe every day.